let's talk about busyness and how crazy obsessed our culture is with being busy, staying constructive and productive all the time, and how somehow our self-worth has become just intrinsically connected with how productive we feel like we are. And if we're not productive enough, then we're not worthy enough, and we should feel bad about ourselves. And that's just crazy because of course we're worthy. We're here. We're living. And that, you guys, that's all it takes, is just to be here and to live. And look at that. You're worthy of having a life. And I think that this constant busyness, this constant going and thinking and doing, it's like it's worn us out. It's frayed our nervous system. And so what we're left with is kind of a this sympathetic nervous system overdrive, kind of like frayed at the edges feeling. But also, when we're not busy doing and pushing, we also feel like antsy and confused. Like, we don't know what to do with ourselves if we're not doing something. We have a really difficult time just being, and it's made us all anxious. Honey, we are all anxious. Like, we have this society of people running around existing every day with anxiety just running through their bones. So one of the best tools that I have found for helping this a little bit, and keep in mind I use the word tool. I think that we're lucky nowadays because we have access to a lot of different tools. We have access to mental health care. We have access to medication when we need it, access to therapy, and access to these, really, really old practices that are helpful. And we're really lucky that if we need, we have the opportunity to use them all. And sometimes, I don't know about everybody else, but sometimes I need to use them all. So we've got this pranayama practice. Pranayama in yoga is breathing. It's breathing practice. And this pranayama practice is called sama. Sama means same. Vritti is mental fluctuations. And then pranayama, breathing. So what you end up with is equal or same mental fluctuation breathing practice. So what that kind of translates to is you do the same thing for an equal amount of time. And so we're going to practice two-part Samavrtti Pranayama. And that is also known as the box breath. I've used this myself to pull myself out of panic attacks. I've taught my children. I have one of my kids is just like deathly afraid of shots. And so I've had them practice this when they have to get an injection or like a vaccination. My younger kids sometimes just, even kids, you guys, sometimes they're just anxious for no reason. My youngest, who is 8, told me the other day she was going to sleep and she said, "Mom, I feel like I'm scared, but I can't think of what it's about." And I was just like, "Oh, baby, you're anxious. you're 8 and you're anxious at bedtime. So it's kind of an epidemic. So let's do this practice. Like I said, I've used this to help pull myself out of a full-blown anxiety attack before. It's a very simple and very effective practice, and all we're going to do is we're going to make a box. So you inhale for this amount of time, and then you hold for this amount of time, and then you exhale here and you hold here. So I've tried to do this video 5 times, and I keep leaving out the hold over here, the exhale hold. So everybody pray with me that I get it right this time. Find yourself a comfortable seat. You can sit in the floor, you can sit in a chair, you can lie down. If you want to lie down, just lie on your back. Let your hands be down by your sides with your palms facing up. If you're sitting up, you want to sit on the floor. I've got my blankets here. I like to have my seat elevated a little bit. But just let your seat be nice and heavy so that your spine can be nice and long. And then just let your hands rest on your legs. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, kind of help focus the mind a little bit better. And then take a great big inhale to begin. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. And then we'll inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. And just exhale. So that was about 6 box breaths, 6 Samavrtti Pranayama. I would typically recommend maybe like 10, and then afterwards give yourself a few minutes to just be, to disregard the busyness for a minute, to just let your mind settle, let your nervous system come into peace, come into a state of more relaxation. So I hope this has been helpful. Maybe it's a tool that you can use in the future, and it's something you can do. You can do anytime. You don't have to have your eyes closed. You can practice it driving down the road. So just a little something to put in your pocket, so that you can have all the tools, hopefully, that you can use to make life flow a little bit smoother. Talk to you soon.